Haaiah, Angel 26, that deals with judges, legal or court cases, truth-seeking, and divine contemplation. So there's like an esoteric knowledge as well. So this is angel number 26. The Hebrew letters are He, Aleph, Aleph, Yod, He. So Haaiah or Haaiah, because sometimes with Hebrew letters, often it's represented by two little dots, looks like a little colon, two dots above each other. There's different ways to do like a pause or a so I need to clarify, that's not in the text, but I'm saying some may interpret this as Haaiah, and some may interpret it as Haaiah. So it's up for you. What seems right for you? Is it Haaiah or Haaiah? Some may put a pause, okay? Haaiah or Haaiah. So this is Shem angel number 26. And this angel is associated with judges and court cases, okay? Judges and court cases, but also associated with truth seekers and divine contemplation. So this angel is associated with truth and like divine, possibly like esoteric, divine knowledge, divine contemplation, truth seekers. This angel is said to be a protector of truth seekers. So, just a word of, just my honest opinion, okay? At this point, this is about to just be my opinion, and I'm letting you know, since this angel is associated with truth seeking and the truth, I probably would not try to get this angel to lie or pull the wool over a judge's eyes to make yourself look innocent if you're not. If you're trying to get a judge to understand and empathize or something, or let's say you're actually innocent, just my opinion is I would not you don't toy with Shem angels. They're not to be toyed with. These angels are that's all I'm going to say. Since this angel is so associated with truth-seeking and the truth, in divine contemplation, in my honest opinion, yes, it can be associated with judges and winning lawsuits, but I wouldn't try to use the angel to lie to a judge or to deceive a jury. Now, that's just my honest opinion. So, I often plug this book. It's not much that talks about Shem angels. It's about 15 pages altogether. But this book is historical. It's from 1517. De Arte Kabbalistica by Johann Reuchlin. I have a link in my description if you want to buy a copy. A commissioned link. We're going to go to page 279. Okay, 279. And towards the bottom, it writes it backwards, like, I guess Hebrew is backwards to English the way, but it says AAH, or reading from right to left, HAA. So what is the psalm verse that it gives? In 1517, so in the 16th century, before, Cornelius Agrippa was being passed around in manuscript form as 3 books of occult philosophy, but they wouldn't be published until 1531, 1533. So this is passed around before Agrippa, or published. And the psalm verse of this angel is, I cried in all my heart, hear me, Lord. I shall search after your statutes or justifications. So this psalm verse associated with this angel is found in the 1517 De Arte Kabbalistica by Johann Reuchlin. Okay. Now, a few more things, okay? So, if you look in Athanasius Kircher's Oedipus Aegyptiacus, published in 1654, which is still in Latin, there's no good English translation, but if you know how to read the tables, I need to make that video showing y'all how to make the tables with a PDF. You can read these. Clearly, the divine attribute is Deus auditor in abscondito. It means, so the divine attribute embodied in this angel is God, the hidden listener, or God, the listener in hiddenness or concealment. Deus auditor. Auditor is a listener. In abscondito, in concealment or hiddenness, or the hidden listener. God who listens in hiddenness or silence. Not really silence, but the hidden listener. So you may not see God, but he's listening. That's the divine attribute. And then, of course, it's the same psalm verse. Now, if we jump forward a few centuries to 1823, roughly pretty modern times, 1823, we have this book here, the Science of the Kabbalah, La Science Kabbalistique by Lazare Lenain. This is an excellent English translation by Pierce Vaughn. It's $10, $10 on Amazon. It's good for the offices. I put a link if someone wants to buy it on Amazon. So we're going to go to the office. Haaiah or Haaiah. His attribute is hidden God. That's not quite right. This is Lazare Lenain using a little license here. And actually it says the hidden listener. But, so, the psalm verse given by Lazare Lenain matches. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will keep thy statutes. Now, I haven't compared Dr. Rudd on this one for the psalm verse, but I know that the divine Kabbalah matches. Yep, what does it say in the office? By the way, the divine Kabbalah, what does the divine Kabbalah say about this angel? It just gives the psalm verse, which is the same one. So again, we're going through the sources, through the centuries. This Shem angel, yet again, in the divine Kabbalah, is the same psalm verse. I cried with my whole heart, hear me, O Lord, I will keep thy statutes. It's the 145th verse of Psalm 119 or 118, depending on whether your version of the Old Testament or the Tanakh is based on the Masoretic text or the Septuagint. There's a different psalm numbering. But that's the psalm verse. In some versions of the Bible, it's Psalm 119, some it's 118. But that's the psalm verse. And then what does it give? In the divine Kabbalah, it says that this angel governs from July 27th, right? Yeah, July 27th to August the 1st. Now, you can work with these angels any time of the year. You can use no timing. You can use this weird 20-second cycle created by Lenain in the 19th century. Or you can do like I do and follow the sun through the zodiac. You don't have to use timing to talk to these angels. However, yet another tradition, the divine Kabbalah, it says that this Shem angel governs July 27th until August the 1st. And it gives this psalm verse. The divine Kabbalah is a dream magic text. It's specifically a text for putting the sigil under your pillow and using dream incubation. Dream magic actually appears in the grimoires. We see it in the Key of Solomon. We see it in different texts. But anyways, the office of Haaiah or Haaiah. So the office, again, most of you probably use the Masoretic text if you come from a Protestant Christian background, or if you're Catholic, or you may use the Septuagint if you're Jewish. They're different versions of the Bible, okay? Probably Psalm 119. For some of y'all, it might be Psalm 118, verse 145. It's the psalm verse. I cried with my whole heart. Hear me, O Lord, I'll keep thy statutes. So this angel, according to Lazare Lenain, La Science Kabbalistique, it says, he serves to win judgments and to render judges favorable. This genius protects all those who seek the truth. This angel, it protects all those who seek the truth. Truth seekers, right? He brings men to the contemplation of divine things. Esoteric, divine knowledge, contemplation of divine things, high things, truth, and affecting courts and judges. He rules over politicians, diplomats, plenipotentiaries, ambassadors, peace treaties, dealings, and all pacts in general. He influences couriers, communications, agents, like middlemen people or middlewomen, like agents, and secret expeditions. So all in all, truth-seeking, divine, like higher esoteric divine knowledge, and then, affecting like lawsuits and judges. So do with that what you will. So that is Shem angel number 26. So what we need to do is think of something that you need with this angel. And it needs to be something that is close to the heart, something deeply important to you. And that is where self-knowledge comes into play. I've known many people that have worked many systems. I've worked different systems throughout my life. And the Shem angels are very effective, very effective. They're every bit as effective as any other, these are very powerful, okay? And the thing is, you're able to ask for something and then your life changes. Why not try it out? The thing about the Shem angels is it helps with self-knowledge because you're looking within. What do I want that fits this office? You begin to think of what you want in life, what is important. It helps you to prioritize. So ultimately, it's like with the alchemists that in seeking for gold, they bring up spiritual gold, and seeking the lower, the higher buds forth. And seeking an improved life with the Shem angels, you begin to gain a better self-knowledge, to prioritize what is very important, close to your heart. I always recommend choose one thing per angel operation, one thing. People are often like, can I ask for 2 or 3 things? My opinion, I try to be as very objective in my videos. So when I state my opinion, it's my opinion. In my opinion, no, ask for one thing. Because it seems like things can get a little weird. I don't recommend, one thing. Think of one thing deeply important to you that has to do with truth-seeking, divine contemplation, or something to do with judges or something like that, okay? So, I really encourage people to ponder on the office. The office is often where inner awakenings can come because you're really thinking about what's important. What is important? And when you think about what's important, it helps you to cut out those things, all the chatter, all the stuff, all the things that don't matter, all the things that are breaking you from your true path, your true movement in the cosmos, your true journey. All this other stuff just fades away because you have a vision. You know your direction. You know your place, okay? You know where you're moving in the universe towards your path, your purpose. All right? So, yep, that's basically it. I want people to try the prayer method, and I want people to try scrying and trying these different methods out. And I'll be going into these different methods a little further. I've talked about these methods many times. It would really be a repetition, but I want people to really communicate with these angels and try something new. Try the astral projection method. Try using a scrying stone. Okay, try different things out. Try getting a one of those white stick candles and take a needle and carve the sigil of the angel in there and carve its name, okay? Anoint it with abramelin oil for those of you that get into that type of stuff, right? Light it. Recite the psalm verse. Call on his name. Meditate. Sit with the candle. Sit with the angel. Feel its presence. Listen. Listen. You don't have to just see a blinding vision of light. Be not afraid, floating over your bed. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You begin to become more aware of those subtle promptings and the higher promptings, no longer just being governed by just our yearnings and our appetites. We begin to be aware of a small voice that was always there, although we've begun to drown it out with all the chatter. Wow, it's not where I'm trying to go with this video. It's what happened, though. What happens, I think, is sometimes exactly what's meant to happen. So, Shem angel number 26, Haaiah, or Haaiah. Shem angel 26, truth-seeking, lawsuits, if justified, in my opinion, but whatever, you want to play with fire, then, But, yep, truth-seeking, find something within this office, call the angel, light a candle, call the angel by name, recite the psalm verse, listen. Listen to those inner promptings, ask for what you want. The angels will care for you, okay? So, I'm just going to leave y'all with that. Let me take a look here. Okay, let me see. So, very good question. So, I've got a few people here. I have my lovely girlfriend, by the way. Here, Lyriel, and then Aurelian says, question, could you share with us some results, changes, synchronicities you've experienced through your 1 year working with the Shem angels? I'm trying to balance two things, really. I want to share and I want to help. Oh, and hello, by the way. Hi, how are you? Really, I'm still trying to iron a lot of things out, like what. I'm really not sure if if I should be like talking about all of these types of things. But, quite a bit of things. Wait, I don't think this is the video for that. I'll be totally honest. And I'm not trying to be mysterious or anything else. But, maybe in a post or something. But you need to understand these videos that I make, these 72, I want to make a good video on each angel. And I don't want to go off course for any of the angels and bring things that aren't really to deal with that angel. But I've seen many results. And I've pretty much gotten everything that I asked for. And I asked for love, I asked for, opportunities, and very quick, very fast acting. And, but I don't want to put, like, expectations in other people. It's very personal. And normally I try to not, like, talk too much about, like, my whole life has changed. In this year, my whole life has transformed in so many ways, and I ascribe it absolutely to the Shem angels. My life has transformed in terms of my self-knowledge and my understanding of my path and where I am in the world, and understanding of my priorities and relationships and finances and direction and everything. My life working, I've been doing magic for about 3 decades, okay? I did my first candle spell, I remember, when I was 12. I remember the whole thing. Almost 3 decades of spell work. My life up to the Shem angels, I've had some pretty good, results and things. My life after the Shem, no comparison, okay? I get nothing out of this. I mean, I guess technically I get like a few cents if someone buys a book or something using a link, but ultimately I get nothing out of this, you know. I give this away for free because I've been gifted. I want to help others. So there's really no reason for me to lie. And I believe in these things, so I wouldn't lie on a video like this. My whole life has changed. And while I may not want to go into a lot of specifics because it's a very personal thing, I will say that my life has without a doubt transformed because of the 72 angels of the Shem HaMephoresh. Not only that, many people that I've talked to, people that have done magic for decades, like me, they tell me like, whoa, 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 like I've been doing all these years. They tell me that it's miraculous. The things they've seen are miraculous. I've gotten pretty much every single request, pretty much. But the thing about angels is they can say no. That's why I think it's always good to try to look for, I'm trying to avoid putting too much of my own opinions, right? Because if it comes through my views or ideas, then it's like I'm coloring this. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to leave something behind. I mean, not like I'm going anywhere, not planning on it. I'm trying to leave something behind that other people can work with this. So that's why I try to differentiate like my own way of doing this from others. I might be wrong on some things, and some of y'all might figure it out, you know? Some of y'all might discover things that I haven't done. A true teacher wants those to surpass them, like a true parent. Not comparing myself in some holy guru way, absolutely not. However, someone that's a true teacher, they want people to climb up and put their feet upon your shoulders to reach a higher level, okay? So what I talk about Shem angels is just getting things started. Y'all need to take that torch. Why do you think I try to go back to the historical sources? Because I'm not trying to add my own ingredients to the stew or the pot. I'm trying to give like beneficial advice. I'm telling y'all the sources. I want y'all to take this and run with it, work with this system, and I want y'all to start talking about it. Let people know how this has impacted you and you know, anyways. You know, many more videos to come, you know? And I'm sure that I'm still figuring everything out, but I'm sure I'll go deeper into this. But that's enough of a rant for that. I hope that that's sufficient for what you were asking. Gypsy says, good morning. Good morning to you. Hello, how are you doing? All right, so I guess that's it for this video. Here recently, you know, I go through these periods where like I just rattle out video after video, right? 2 videos a day, at least 1 a day. Bop, 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 right? Video, video, video. And then I go through these periods where like the well seems dry, and then I have to like recharge my batteries. So it's been like I haven't been doing much for the last few days. I'm picking myself up, you know. The Shem angels help me to stay on track. All right, let me say here, Aurelian says, thank you for your answer. Well, thank you. All right, y'all. So anyways, Haaiah or Haaiah, Shem Angel 26 is good for truth-seeking and for judges and lawsuits, truth-seeking, divine contemplation. In my opinion, absolutely means like divine, higher up, spiritual knowledge. It looks like I'm doing like a, for those of you that are old like me, like from back in the 90s. Be quiet, Taliesin. We're doing a serious video. All right, y'all. I think that's enough. All right. And I hope you have a wonderful day as well. And anyways, that's it. I'm going to have more videos coming out. And that is Shem Angel number 26. Again, hitting the ground running. I want y'all to work with this angel. Let me know how it goes. And yep, that's it. And I will see y'all in the next video. And if you're watching me on YouTube, be sure and go to my Facebook if you want to catch me live, because I do my lives on Facebook. I can't help it. I hate Instagram. I don't like it. Oh, the kids are on Instagram. Why are you on Facebook? I don't. It's what I like. I like what I like. I'm on Facebook. You want to catch me live? Go to Facebook. If you don't care about catching me live, then, YouTube. All right. Enough of me on here, and let's get focused on the angels, Enough of me. Let's get on that angel work. I want y'all to do this. For some reason, I feel like I'm not trying to become one of those people that's like, oh, I'm getting, However, I feel because I do believe in these supernatural things, I do feel like I want to encourage people to light a white candle to this angel, light a white candle to this angel, light the candle. I feel like I should say that. I light a white candle, light it to the angel, and just from the heart, call on the angel's name. The psalm verse is traditionally part of it. Some people may want to cut that out, but it would be very, going through the history, the psalm verse goes very much to the angel. But however you want to do that, light a candle, light a white candle, call the angel's name, recite the psalm verse, or however you want to do it, and listen. Feel the subtle impressions. Write down your experience. Ask for something within the office of the angel. Write down your experience. Now, what I always say in my videos is it's important to, when you're having an experience, you want to shut down the critical faculty to have an experience. You want to be open to the possibilities of magic, right? That's the whole thing in the Western world. It's shutting down this. Is this real? Am I doing it right? There's nothing's gonna. This might, just stop. Have an experience. Have faith. Yes, magic is real. Yes, you have to be open to that possibility. Write it down. Now, after you had your amazing experience or a subtle, what you need. Okay, it's like a medicine that alters itself to the person taking it. Okay? The medicine will conform to you. You may not need all of these sensations. You get what you need, okay? Each person is different. One man's bread is another's poison. Keep this in mind. Now, once you have the experience, write it down. I always say, then we bring in the rational faculty. Then we try to look at things a little more objectively, maybe bring in a little skepticism after the fact, right? So these are the two sides of the coin. We want to be open to an experience. Once we have it, then we bring in the critical faculty so that we have a balanced view. And this keeps our feet planted on the ground. It keeps us from going off into la-la land, okay? So, but anyways, I say that in all my videos. Be open to have an experience, okay? Don't tell, just have your experience in private and secret. Write it down. I wouldn't tell a bunch of people. Just go have your experience. Once you have your experience, write it down. Then you can start analyzing. But you don't want to do that during the ritual. Okay? Anyways, that's basically it. For some reason, I feel like I want to encourage people to light a candle to this angel and ask for something within its office. Have your experience. Also, watch for any dreams or any kind of synchronicities that may happen. Start to watch for these synchronicities, okay? Because it may be that the universe, God, the angels, may start to speak through a series of puns. So, we're opening up a type of communication that's not always just verbal. We're learning to speak with nature. We're learning to speak with the divine. So, just some thoughts for y'all. And so that's it for today. And I will see y'all in the next video. Be blessed. And yep. That's it. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video, y'all. Thank you.